One of the biggest challenges we face in California is homelessness. And now there is a newer trend that a lot of the seniors are losing their homes. Can you tell us what's going on?
Sure. Well, we have to recognize what seniors are facing. They're on fixed incomes for the majority of them. So they're getting their Social Security. Some may be lucky enough to actually have a pension from some type of retirement from their former employers. Some of them have SSI and SSP. But because those are fixed costs, and that means that California's higher cost of living, as it continues to go up, seniors are having a hard time keeping pace with that, given the other expenses that they may have as well. And so what we're finding is that seniors aren't able to keep up with the cost of living. And so they're having to miss their utility bills. They may have to skimp on their medications, those type of things. All of that to say is that things are getting so bad for so many seniors that they are now falling into homelessness at a quicker rate than other populations. And not a year goes by where I don't do a town hall at a senior center or something, right? And they're telling us, we cannot keep up with the cost of living. I might lose my place, but I do not want to go back and live with my children again, right? I want to maintain my independence, which makes it harder to do when they have such more demanding needs as they age. And many of those needs is self-determination, autonomy, right? The dignity to be able to live on your own. And some seniors, want to maintain and live in their home for as long as possible.
Do these seniors, do they own their homes or are they renters?
Well, what we're finding out is that especially those seniors who ended up being renters are the ones that are most vulnerable. Because remember, when you talk about cost of living, if you have your fixed mortgage, right, you don't have to worry about that increase. But maybe your utility bills are increasing, right? Your prescription drugs might be increasing. Other things might be increasing. But the majority, if you are a senior and you're renting, you're in big trouble right now.
And there's about 30%, based on the research we did, there's about 30% of seniors in California are renters. And out of the 6 million people that are over 65 years old. So it's a huge number.
Huge number.
Renters. Do you see that this trend could accelerate? Because when we looked at the data and the numbers, it was shocking. And most of them spend more than half of their income on rent.
Absolutely. Well, spending more than half of your income is the California story, right? But particularly, again, with seniors who are on a fixed income, that is even more catastrophic for them. Do I see it as a growing problem? Yes, if we don't do anything as a state. And so the idea is that we also have to understand another trend, which is that seniors at some point are going to be the majority of our population, which means that not only will, because of the growing population of seniors, we also need to begin to transform our systems to prepare for the largest part of our population to be able to take care of seniors, right? So that's in-home supportive services, making sure that they continue to have the type of health care and subsidies that they need for their prescription drugs, making sure that we are providing more programs where they are able to stay in their home for as long as possible. All those things are going to be important, as well as making sure that SSI and SSP also keeps up with the cost of living. And so we need to continue to adjust for the cost of living when it comes to that program as well.
It goes up a little bit, but it's not enough, right? It's just the increase.
It'll never be enough, right? I mean, we're talking about, again, even right now with 6 million seniors, right? Any adjustment begins to get into the billions of dollars, right? Now imagine when they become the largest population in California, how much that's going to cost. So we have to continue to be innovative as possible as well, which is why last year I added seniors as a part of California's pilot program for guaranteed income, because I believe that is the quickest way and the most nimble way to be able to get money in the hands of seniors to get them stable.